recognize Coach Casas and the Trooperettes. Thank you guys for coming. It really does make the environment so great for all these student athletes and their families. Can we get a round of applause for our Trooperettes? Coach Galindo, Coach Bain, and our juniors right here. Again, same thing. The environment is just so much better when all of our groups are able to participate. So a round of applause for our juniors. And then to the people behind the scenes, hopefully everybody realizes by now in a COVID year that the live streams and everything that we do through live stream is such a vital role of being able to run athletics in a year like this year. And so in a year like this year, I always use an opportunity to give thanks to these two gentlemen right here, Coach Carrasco and Coach Bernal, who have done amazing for our live stream production through every sport all year long, putting in long hours with their kids. I know they have some of their kids here as well that help set up. So we can give a big round of applause to Coach Carrasco and Coach Bernal for everything they've done for the campus. Signing day is always special. It's always special for obviously the athletes signing, but so many groups that are involved in getting them to this point. The first group that I always love to mention and to talk about are the coaching staffs. The coaching staffs that put in hours upon hours of work, mentorship. You know, obviously we all want to win, we all want to be successful, but being a coach is so much more than that. It's about mentoring these young kids into being productive citizens as they move on from Eastwood High School, getting ready for college, getting ready for just being an adult, being a great mother, father, husband, wife, and we have some of the best at Eastwood High School. So, you know, any student athlete that is signing, you know, it'd be hard to get to this moment without all the coaches that played a vital role. From Little League, when you barely started, all the way up until obviously high school, and the wonderful coaches that we have here at Eastwood High School. So we can give a big round of applause for the coaching staffs that are representing the student athletes today. The next group I'd like to bring up is obviously the student athletes themselves. These student athletes have worked and worked and worked, and when you see a day like today and signing day, it's never just 1 year, 1 day, a couple weeks that leads to this moment. It was from the first time that they ever laced up track spikes, the first time they ever got a golf club and started swinging in the backyard, the first time they ever shot a basket. That was when the dream started. And for a lot of them, obviously started when they were 5, 6 years old. Today's the realization of that dream. But you guys have put in so much work to get to this moment that please do not leave today and not understand the significance of what you have accomplished as student athletes. It's something that not everybody gets to do. It's something that only 2-3% of high school athletes get the chance to do at competing at the next level. So to all the hard work, the sweat, the blood, the tears, all of you probably at one point or another probably thought about quitting your sport. That's also a reality. You gotta battle those demons sometimes within your sports and those hard times growing up and get past that in order to realize the dream. So all of that has culminated to this moment right now. And I just really, on behalf of Eastwood High School, our administration, our principal, Mr. Martinez, everybody within the Eastwood learning community, we're just so proud of the student athletes and everything that you have accomplished and realizing a lifelong dream today. So a big round of applause for our student athletes that are signing today. And then lastly, the group that is near and dear to my heart and that I just absolutely love every signing day congratulating are the families. You know, I always look at you guys, and I say this, you know, you've been through enough of our signings, you probably heard me say it every single time over the last couple of years, but, you know, I look at you guys as families, and I can't help but hope that one day I'm in your shoes with my kids. You know, all the work that the kids put in obviously cannot happen growing up without your support, without you taking them to practice, taking them to the range, taking them to a track meet, taking them to a basketball tournament out of town, to the friends and the families in the stands, and everybody that played such a key role in getting these young kids to this moment. This is your moment too. So I told the kids earlier, don't leave here without realizing the significance of what they have accomplished. But for all the families that are sitting down here and up in the stands, you all have made this happen for your kids. Through money, time, effort, love, support. You were probably the first one there when they were crying after a bad game or a bad round. track meet, we were the first ones there to pick them up, to cheer them on, to get them to the next practice, to get them to move forward, and to keep that dream alive. And today is just not as much about you and everything that you sacrificed to get them to this moment than it is about the student athlete. So I hope one day I'm lucky enough to be in your shoes, but I just wanted to say congratulations to you guys, and congratulations on all the work and all the love and all the support and everything that took today's kids to this moment right now. So a big round of applause for all the family and friends that are in attendance today. Okay, that being said, enough of me talking, right? So let's get it going with the first athletes. This program is successful year in, year out. Coach Sean Truesdale, Coach Ashley Chavez, they do such a wonderful job with the program, with the girls golf program. They're amazing leaders. Coach Truesdale, again, has turned out district champs, regional qualifiers, and I know that he's excited for Emily to be signing today. So without further ado, I'd love to introduce our head girls golf coach, Sean Truesdale. You can pick it up if you want. Okay.
Thank you, Coach Lopez. Thanks to Mr. Martinez. I'm not sure if he's in the house. I'm here today to introduce Emily DeGuire, who will be continuing her college career at Oakland City University. If you couldn't pick a further away place to go and a colder place to play golf, I don't know where that is. I'm super proud of Emily. When she came to me, she's in the unique situation to be sitting here in front of you after only basically competing and taking golf and her sport seriously for 2 years. She came to me after her sophomore year. Softball kind of didn't work out for her. She was looking for a new start. I said, let's go. And here we are. I'm a true believer that what you put into this world, you're gonna get back, and she's getting back what she's put in. She's a leader in National Honor Society. She's a leader in student body. She volunteers her time. She sacrifices. She's the first one to practice. She's the last one to leave. And I could not be prouder of what she has achieved in her high school career. And I cannot wait to see what you have in store over the next 4 years. So let's all give Emily a round of applause and welcome her up here.
Hi guys, I'm thankful for this opportunity to play for the next level. I'm thankful for my parents, my coaches, my friends, for everyone supporting me. I'm just thankful for everyone. Do you want to say?
No, it's good. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Emily, and congratulations. Our next sport, and again, we were lucky to hire her away from Franklin, and we were lucky to have her at land here at Eastwood High School. And she's done a wonderful job with the girls basketball program, and her and all her staff did amazing things this year. But you know, we're really happy for Aaliyah. We're happy with all the success that the girls basketball program had this year, and we know that it's only the beginning under the great leadership of Coach Irene Falk. So next up, our head girls basketball coach, Coach Irene Falk.
She's not quite ready yet. I'll buy you some time for this. So I just want to thank everyone for coming out to celebrate all of our student athletes. It's my pleasure to introduce a young woman who's extremely motivated, extremely competitive, and she's just an all-around great teammate. Her teammates love her. She loves each and every one of them. She's the first one to get excited for everybody. Okay, her dedication has brought us success, not just on the court, but in the classroom as well. Sorry guys, I don't know what's going on. Start over?
Check.
Is it me? It's me. Her dedication has brought us success, not just on the court, but in the classroom. Davis has maintained a 3.7 cumulative GPA, which is extremely difficult to do. She's involved in track, she's involved in basketball. I have no idea what's going on. Sorry guys, I have no idea what's going on with my, there we go. He has been named Offensive MVP in both Districts 5 and 6A. She's been a part of district championship teams. She recently was named as a TGCA's Legacy Senior Team. She's got a smile as big as this gym and a heart to match it. I want to take a moment, Davis, for just thanking you to allow me to be a part of your journey. I'm so proud of you. This is all you. This is your moment. And the girls basketball, we will always be rooting for you. With no further ado, Aaliyah Davis.
I'm shaking right now, my bad, guys. So I just want to say I appreciate every one of y'all, like you guys. I know I tried to look to you guys, but I really appreciate y'all for pushing me to become the greatest. I know I see what's up. I just want to say thank you to my teammates who pushed me to become one of the best players in the city, right? But yeah, thank you for being here. I'm proud. And yeah, you guys want to say something? All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Aaliyah. Congratulations. And our last program that we're introducing, and they have 7 athletes that will be signing to continue on to the next level. You know, I can't say enough about these coaches. Obviously, anytime you have some state championship trophies behind you, you know you're an elite company. They do an amazing job. Not only Coach McLean and Coach Ayala, but just the entire staff. It's one of the best staffs, if not the best staff in El Paso, track and field and cross country wise. You know, even somebody like myself, every year, without them even probably knowing, I'm able to learn from them and all the success that they have and what they do. So I'm just honored to introduce the head coaches. I don't know which one is speaking, but I'll introduce, I guess, both of them, of the track and field and cross country programs, and they'll introduce their 7 athletes. Head boys coach Mike McLean, and head girls coach Jimmy Ayala.
We got 7 athletes signing. This is a big deal. These are cross country and track athletes, and all of them ran cross country. When you put our boys and girls team varsity together, there's only 14 kids on the whole team, so half of them are here choosing to move on to the next level, so I think that's a big deal. Especially a year in which there was more excuses in the world to not work. Excuses to not go outside and practice. Excuses to not go anywhere and do anything. These kids chose to work harder than they ever have in their life. And so this is like really cool, I think. We first, I don't know where to start. Started with Victoria, right here in the back. We got her for a limited time, and so we can think about having the cup half full or half empty. So I think I've been telling her how much I wish I had her more, and talking about the half empty most of the time. But we'll end on the half full. The little time that we had with Victoria was amazing. What an incredibly hard worker, bought into our team concept right away, and worked and worked. I will never forget during the shutdown, and I'd be walking down Wedgwood, and I'd see her running on Wedgwood every day with her dad on the bike right behind her, and that's about the only thing that made me feel good that day. So she will be going to NMSU, and that's all her.
Hello, my name is Victoria Weiss, and I wrote a speech because I'm going to be too nervous talking just from my mouth. So, Coach Salazar, Coach Ayala, and Coach Suhail, thank you for always pushing me to things that I thought I couldn't do. You guys taught me to not limit myself, and there's always more to conquer. Thank you for always being my right hand whenever something came up. I knew I could always count on you guys. And Coach Suhel, thank you for always cheering us on during the workout when we were dying majority of the time. Mom, thank you for supporting me along in many changes of sports from swimming to basketball to volleyball and now running. I know I could do it without you supporting in every decision I made. I'm sorry I wasn't home most of the time because I was running, but thank you for making delicious food and when I got home. Papi, thank you for always being there for me. I know you're not here with me right now, but I know you're making the money for college. To my brothers, Evan, I beat you this time, so I'm glad for that. And Jason, I can still beat you in the race. Okay, so sorry, I lost it. In my high school career, I was lucky to have many great coaches. I realized that how much of the impact this coach had on me. I also realized I never thanked him properly for everything he has done for me. So coach, this one's for you. Thank you for always pushing me to be the best person I could be. Not only did you want me to succeed on running, but in life as well. There were countless times when I wasn't giving it everything I had. You recognized that and pushed me to give it my all. This is a lesson I will carry with me forever. It helped me in the classroom and everyday life. I now know not to settle and not to slack off, no matter what the task is. Thank you for believing in me even when I didn't. There were so many days that I wanted to quit and give up, but you didn't let me. I'm not sure what would have happened if you let me walk away from the sport when I felt like I couldn't do anymore. Your encouragement and support meant so much to me then and even more to me now. Thank you for all the sacrifices you made for the team. It always amazed me how you could handle working and coaching at the same time. There is no way it could have been easy, but you always knew how to take care of everything and never seemed stressed out. You gave up sleeping in on Saturday mornings and time with your family so the team could practice. Thank you for being a role model for me, not only during the season, but every day. Even now, I still think about advice you have given me in the past and what you would say to me now. I'm so thankful that we still have a close relationship and I can still come to you when I need help or guidance. Thank you. I love you, Clay.
You had a chance.
Next, we're going to talk a little bit about Aaron Pettis. I'll say this maybe a few times tonight. He is what exemplifies our program. He was, I believe, 68th at the middle school district cross-country meet as a 7th grader. I think there was only maybe 72 runners in the whole race. It was such a disappointing finish for him. He didn't even go out for 8th grade cross-country. Luckily, his brother, his older brother, drug him out, and he made history. He was on a team, the first team to ever make it to the Nike cross-country national meet. And he's one of the studs now out there. And he turned from a kid who really was gonna give up on the sport to being one of the best and doing something that very few others in this city have ever done. And it's gonna break my heart to lose him. So Aaron Pettis, he'll be going to Western New Mexico.
First off, I'd like to thank my family and for everything that they've done for me. It's really kind of hard to say thank you to my family because, you know, it's stuff that they've always done for me, you know, taking me to practice. But my mom always said this, that, you know, you never know how much a thank you can mean to me. So thank you, Mom, thank you, Dad. I'd like to thank my aunts, my uncles, my brother, my coaches, my sister, thank you, Dad. I'd like to thank my teammates, Sergio, Nathan, Victor. You know, you've always pushed me to be better, and it's always been a joy to be your teammate. And last but not least, I'd like to thank Salazar, Ayala, and McLean, who've always pushed me to be a better, not a better athlete, but a better person. So thank you. I
love the families coming up with with the athletes because, you know, with COVID and everything this year, it seemed like we were going to get to do nothing. But we actually got to compete in the largest cross-country meet in the nation in Arizona called the Desert Twilight Meet. We also got to compete at the Texas Distance Running Festival in Dallas. And we also got to compete at the Nike Chandler Meet. All of this because of parents and their support and what they've done. So I love seeing them up here, and I am thankful for them. Our next athlete is Tony Martinez, and she is another one who exemplifies what we do here in the East of track and East of cross country. We were talking, I don't know, about 2 weeks ago, and I think her personal best in a mile was close to 7 minutes as a freshman. And it's now around 5:44, is it 5:42? 5:44. It's a huge improvement. And that's with, you know, just working, and not, you know, coming on and being varsity right away and understanding that it's going to take years to work your way up there. And just another athlete I'm very proud of, and that exemplifies what we try to do here at Eastern. Trinity.
First, I would like to thank God for this amazing opportunity, for blessing me with 4 years with this team and just allowing me to go to the next level. And next, I want to thank my mom, my D1, for being there all the time, for every practice, and taking me wherever I need to go. I next want to thank my coaches, McLean, Coach Solda, Ayala, for sacrificing everything you've done for us, for making sure we had the best war experience ever, for allowing us to go out of town meets, for sacrificing our Saturdays, for just really doing anything to make us the best athletes we can be. And next, I want to thank my family, my beautiful sisters, my uncle, my nana, for your support, your love, and your words of wisdom. And next, I want to thank a special shout out to my girls team, Victoria, Anna, Alina, Alexis, Sarah. Thank you for everything, your support. Treat me more like my sisters. Lastly, I'd like to just thank the team in general for your support and just really having the best memories these past 4 years. So thank you.
I almost broke it.
You're awesome. So our next athlete is Amber Martin, and you know, again, someone who typifies what we do. It took her 3 years to make our varsity team, and that's not because she wasn't good. We just had a really good team, and she put her team first all the time. And the story that sticks out with me is something I didn't find out until a few weeks ago, but in April and May, when the kids had to run by themselves, couldn't be near anybody, they would leave little chalk mark messages to each other, knowing that their friend on the team was going to run this route that day. And they'd have little chalk messages wherever they ran to keep them positive and to keep them moving and keep them working. I mean, how awesome is that? So she's just all team, Amber Martin.
All right, first off, I'd like to say thank you for everybody that came, my family, my friends. Thank you so much. Sorry, I'm really nervous. I'd like to just thank the coaches overall, Coach McLean, Coach Ayala, Coach Salazar, Coach Suhail. You guys pushed me to be like the best runner that I could ever be. There's this quote that I just pulled up on my phone that I put away. Coaches are easy to find. A good coach is hard to find. And a great coach, well, they're rare. And I think you guys are those rare coaches. And thank you so much for just pushing me to be the best runner I could ever be. I remember in summer when you pulled me up at Album, and I just remember you were telling me that I was a freshman. And you told me, you could be varsity if you work hard enough. And I remember going home that day and being so excited. I remember my sister picking me up, and I was like, McLean told me I could be varsity. Like, I was so excited. And that just always motivated me to run so hard, because I was always so lazy when I was a kid. So hearing that I could finally like great was just something that just pushed me to be great. And I would like to thank Lauren and Trinity and just the whole girls team. Trinity was always my running buddy. We should be going over, but no, I just want to thank everybody for always being there for me and pushing me to be the best runner that I could possibly be.
I remember the day that Emma came home and was like, Coach McLean said I could varsity. But it's actually hilarious because Coach McLean had already told me that like weeks before in class. He was like, your sister has so much potential, she can do great things. And I saw it too, like I had never seen you get that excited. Me and Dad tried to get you to play basketball. I mean, for whatever reason you picked cross country, maybe it was because we knew nothing about it, so we couldn't tell you how to do it, but I'm really glad you picked it because like now you're where you are. And so I don't think I couldn't imagine you doing anything else now. And you're really, really good at it. And I'm super proud of you for that.
And Amber will be going to UTPB. I think a lot of people don't realize is I can think of maybe 3 days a year we don't practice, like the 4th of July, Christmas, New Year's Day, and Easter. And we see each other every single other day other than that. Yes, you can go to church in front of us. But our next athlete signing to University of Louisiana at Monroe is Victor Plata. And we've had many, many of his family on our team, starting with his oldest sister, who was a very, very good runner for us. And, you know, I saw Victor in middle school and I was like, this kid's a leader. Like, he is a leader. And it showed, because when it counted most for our team, is that kid would run like 30 seconds faster than he had the whole year when it was the state meet. Or when we were at Nike Regionals trying to qualify to Nationals, like everybody be like, where did this kid come from? Because when it mattered for his team, that's when he ran the best. And, you know, he's just such an amazing leader. And he's going to do great things running, but he's going to do great things in life. Victor.
Everybody, my name is Victor, and I just want to thank Coach McLean, Coach Ayala, Coach Salazar, Coach Suhel, because like they're coaches, and to everyone else they're coaches, but really they're our family. And I don't want to say parents because, you know, sometimes there are dads, and then sometimes there are friends, and sometimes there are siblings messing with us. But either way, they've always pushed us to do the best, always strive to do better than what we're doing now. And then that leads to my parents and my family. I could have not asked for a better support system than them. They'll take me to every meet, every practice, every double at 6:30 in the morning since day one as a freshman all the way up until now. And my siblings, I was fortunate enough to run with my brother and to, you know, be an example, but a lot of days he was the one, you know, Victor, let's go, we gotta run. Victor, we gotta do the double. Victor, come on. And seeing how much it drove him, it drove me. And it was awesome being his teammate on varsity and us running together. That's just something, you know, that doesn't really happen often. And I was fortunate enough to have that. But throughout this experience, you know, coaches, they always ask for our sacrifice. And a lot of people say, like, why are you doing 14 miles? Or why are you doing this at 6:30 in the morning? And it's because of this. We do it to go and get an education, maybe not go that much into student debt, but, you know, to be here with our family, with our friends, celebrating what we've done over the years. And like with the boys, since freshman year, we saw the seniors sign and we talked to each other and we said, you know what, like one day we're all gonna be signing together, us four. We're gonna sign. And like we're signing and it's crazy because I'm so emotional about it. And these are my brothers for life. And I have my teammates in the fans, and then I have the girls team, and everyone's just a family here, super close. And they push us to be the best. And I think I couldn't have asked for any better people to have started my chapter and ending my chapter here. So thank you guys.
Well, briefly, to say I'm proud of Victor is an understatement. I think his success inside the classroom and in the field is, it's attributed to many things. Primarily, his work ethic, his dedication is like no other. His sleepless nights finishing work, again, his runs in the morning. It's also attributed, of course, to his mother, who pushes him to the limits, almost to a fault. And of Coach McLean, Salazar, and Ayala, as Victor indicated, it's like family. If you were aware of the kinds of practice and the dedication that these coaches put into these kids, they take it on a personal level, and it's something that will be appreciated for a lifetime. Thank you, Coach.
Well, I don't really like to speak, but I just want to say to my son, I'm very proud of you, and God bless wherever you go. I guided you since you were a little boy to do right. And you have done it. You made me so proud. Not academically, athletic, as a brother, as a friend. You're always there for your teammates, cheering them on. They can all hear your voice out there in the field. And you're a very good role model. And we are so very proud. And God is going to be with you because you're going to be a good guy.
If you couldn't understand her, that's okay, because she's going to be here next year with Victor's little brother. Nicholas will be one of our big studs next year. Next, going to also to UTPB is going to be Nathan Hernandez. He has his older sister who ran for us, sitting 2 seats away from him, and just a great, great family. And Nathan is another one of those kids that nobody really looked at as being that great when he was going to high school, but he took it personal. He's like, no. Like, I'm gonna beat every single person that used to beat me. And this kid worked and worked and worked. He went to 2, and I realized no other school in the history of El Paso has even gotten a team to the Nike Nationals. He's gone twice. And it would have been 3 times had they had it this year. And so, again, somebody who's accomplished something that nobody else in the history of El Paso has done. Just a great, great kid. His family even moved out to a farm. He'd do his farm work all day and then go do his run at night. And that's dedication. I think when you work on a farm, there's a level of tired that most of us don't probably understand or realize, but he still worked out in those situations. Nathan Hernandez.
This dude, it hurts. Well, first, I'd like to thank my coaches and my family for always being there for me, especially my coaches, for putting up with me because I know I'm a handful sometimes. I'd like to thank my other 3 brothers that are here today signing with me. They were there since day 1, helping me and pushing me, and they got me to like where I wanted to be and to beat the people I wanted to be. I'd like to thank my sister for always being there for me, always being a shoulder to lean on when I couldn't go to my parents. I'd like to thank my brothers up in the stands for also being there for me. Jimmy too. We barely got to know each other this year, but since I've known him, he's been pushing me to do the hardest that I could do, that I know that I could do. So I'd like to thank you. And then Sally too. I want to especially thank Salazar. My freshman year, I was a big handful, and she was there for me, setting me straight, and making sure I did what I had to do. So I'd like to thank you, Sally. Love you. Thank you.
We want to thank the coaches for all their hard work, their dedication to being there for these kids, day in, day out, holidays. I want to also thank the team you for all the hard work that you guys put in. You guys deserve to go a third time to Nike if they would have had it. You guys are great. You guys are gonna do great things in college as well. I also want to thank the parents of all the team. Without you guys being there with your kids like a family, we would look for all you guys when we were out there, out of town. Without you guys, our kids wouldn't be where they're at. Thank you.
Thank you, coaches, for literally being the other parents for our students or our children here at school, keeping an eye on them, not only for them keeping up in academics, but also keeping up with their workouts and everything they had to do. And I would also like to thank all the parents. Thank you for being there, guys, because I know we became like another family these past 4 years. Everywhere our boys went, we were always there together, taking them everywhere to practice, whether it was cold or hot or whatever. We were always there, united. Thank you, guys.
All right, my last one, I'll stop hogging the stage. Again, I'd like to thank all of these athletes for their time with us. I'd like to thank all the parents for their support. I also like to thank Coach Lopez this year, who really went to bat with us, got us that extra night at the state meet, which we needed, and is greatly appreciated. Our last athlete is Sergio Cortez. I hope I said that good. It took me some time to get that. No? All right. You know, with Sergio, he's somebody that's always been a successful kid. And I've always said that you never find out who somebody is in the good times. You never find out who you truly are until things are not going the way you want them to go. And a little bit of time ago, he had kind of a rough season. And that's kind of hard to go through. And I said, well, we're going to see what you're made of. You know, can you only be this positive, good person when things are going good for you? And he stepped up for his team. He stepped up. And I was probably the most proud of him in that season. Everybody thinks it's about winning, and I don't think it's about winning. I think it's about who you are as a person. And that season made this senior year possible for Sergio. Sergio ran a 14:47 5K at the Texas Distance Festival this year. Other than knowing that that's fast, you should know that's the second fastest time ever run by any El Pasoan ever. Only faster 5K is by Daniel Bernal, who's an Eastwood graduate from before. I mean, that's historically fast. And that was due to what happened to him when he was having that bad season a few years ago, and running for his team, and digging down deep, and building his character in a way that he did. Again, 2 NXN championships, second fastest Pasoan in history. He's not happy with that second fastest. Trust me, he's going to go after that in college, okay? Sergio Cortez, when you use Austin.
Hello, everyone. I'm Sergio, like Coach said it wrong, but I'm so grateful to be here. You know, I wouldn't be here at all if it wasn't for all the people I care about, and that includes my dad who's standing next to me, my brother and my mom, and a bunch of other people that don't live in the country, and my teammates. I love them very much, and they're the people that motivate me the most to succeed. And that's really what our program is about, is caring for your teammates and always running for them and always making each other better. I wouldn't have chosen a better program at all. This is the best decision I ever made to go to Eastwood, and it led me to a very big decision to go to UT, I think. Lastly, I don't think I thanked him yet, but Coach McLean. I mean, there's other coaches too that I'm thankful for very much, and they've done so many things for the program, and I'm very thankful for them. but Coach McLean is the person that got me out of my rough patch junior year. I would have quit if it wasn't for you, Coach. It was very devastating, you know, I beat myself up, and I'm that kind of guy. I always want to be the best, and when I'm not, I get down on myself. But Coach is the person that brought me back up and made me realize that I need to think about my team and not just about my own success. I wouldn't have accomplished the things I did my senior year if it wasn't for my struggles and you, Coach, for hyping me up and making me realize the things that I did. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you all for coming, and thank you.
I just want to say congratulations, sir. You have been a very successful person always, and you will continue to be. Thank you, Coach, for all the skills that you have taught, all these kids, especially for all the development and help to Sergio. And you will continue to do great things in all aspects of your life because of all the skills that you have developed. Thank you so much. Congratulations. I love you.
Thank you, Coach McLean, and all of our athletes who will be signing and continuing their careers. Now is the moment that you've probably been dreaming for since you started playing or running or doing your sport. So you can get your letters of intent now, get your pens ready. For everybody in the stands are taking pictures, get your cameras ready. And to all of our athletes, it's that time to now sign your national letters of intent. And just remember, no matter what colors you wear in the next 4 or 5 years, you will always represent the blue and gold, and we will always love you. So that being said, sign your letters of intent to continue your careers. One more big round of applause for all of our athletes and our families. Again, congratulations to all our families. We have the backdrop set up in the back. Feel free to take pictures if you like. And again, just wish you congratulations and the best of luck and best wishes moving forward. One more round of applause. Thank you, everybody.